Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the South Alabama Jaguars, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jenkins. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Back to pass, it's Hollins. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Got a man, it's Scott. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They think there's room to run to the right here. Quick spin on the run. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Snowed under by the defense. And the Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The next time the offense gets down at this point of the field, they need to run the football, because this is what's happening when they're trying to throw it in back-to-back plays. 2 negative plays in a row, not good.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. To throw, it's Hollins. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they strike first.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Monarchs offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Jaguars will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Prince. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Hollins. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's rolling. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Makes the catch. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the move, it's Roach. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Huff. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Monarchs are marching down the field.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Quickly to the tight end. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Sweet cut there. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air, it's Hollins. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looks as if he's going to run it. It's a fumble. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll immediately call timeout.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we...
Oh, look out, the ball's free. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Looking downfield, it's Huff. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. On the move at the 30. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the 2nd overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the 1st down and more. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! They strike first in overtime.
Number 9. Hall's name in the end zone.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score South Alabama 14, Old Dominion 7.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Huff. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll set up to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Back-to-back sacks. That's the way you respond defensively. Love it. Getting after the quarterback. Even though this is running time, running situation on the field, this defense was not fooled. They were ready for the pass. They were studied up. 2 sacks in back-to-back plays.
3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to power it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
Thanks so much for spending some